rebuilding that series. Sorry for my voice. I am a little sick today. And we're still going to go over everything. Playing the Mets next. Played them last time. Lost 11-5. Williams and I have a good start. Espino was terrible. And you will see what I changed. Oh my, Brendan Rodgers is out for a while. Anybody else I recognize? Anybody else? Anybody else? Looking. So, I sent Espino down to AAA, or hopefully trying to. He is off the 40-man, so we'll see if he passes through waivers. I've brought Anthony Banda up. I know, not exactly the most popular, but you know what? We'll see what happens. We're going to look at these. Let's see who's up here. I saw Javi Guerra pop up. He's got a lot of experience. But did not realize he was that bad. I'm still curious about Austin Wins. But I might pass. Overall, it never hurts to really look at certain people, see if there might be something there. I see like he's got to see potential. 27. Yeah, but he was terrible last year, so. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and hop into our next game. We got Eickhoff making his second start for us, I think. That doesn't sound right. I feel like he just pitched, unless my timing is off. Nope, it's going to be Eickhoff. Go up against Verlander. Here is our lineup for the game, mostly. I guess. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, I'm fine with it. There's the pitching matchup. Obviously a certified Hall of Famer against Eickhoff looking to make his mark. We'll see how it goes. I'll catch you all next video. See ya.
Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. On the hill here today, Jerad Eickhoff. What's the word on him?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
In the air, left field. Lindor retired. And there's one away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And a big factor for them in recent games, Francisco Alvarez.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score, man. I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Full extension, makes the catch.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Jeff McNeil stands in. On the ground at first. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Nothing doing for the Mets. Now it'll be Washington's turn. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. Pitch is in there. 1-2. Chris, when you look at Justin Verlander, what makes him so good on the mound?
Well, I would say in the prime of his career, the fact that as the game went on, he got deeper into his outing, he actually gained more velocity and became more crisp. So he was one of those classic pitchers that you said, we don't get him early, we're not going to get him at all.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
1-2 now. In the air on the infield. Alonso makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Alex Call.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Call. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Garcia off of first with 2 away. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. The pitch was dotted down and away. Good location, but a great job at the plate to spoil it and drive it the other way. Beautiful swing.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And it's 1-0.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off-speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And another ball.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Hit on the ground to Candelario. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Brandon Nimmo. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run.
Brandon Nimmo.
That smash towards center. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. So 2 down now. And here is Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Ground ball to the right side. It's through for a hit, and that extends the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Got him. Out number 3. Mets strand 1. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And out number 1 on the grab. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Swing and a ball popped up. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Man at first with 1 gone, and now up for Washington, Lane Thomas. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit.
couple of singles back-to-back. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's Dominic Smith. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And that one ripped into right. Ruff makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Grounded out his first time. 2-2 now. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity.
Back in Washington, D.C. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. And a swing and a miss.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The wind of the pitch. Alvarez tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Next offering is down low, and it's 3-2. Liner, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. And it gets by him. The throw into second. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Over to Smith, and one away at the top of the third. So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Francisco Lindor. Next pitch misses, 2-1. Alvarez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And there's a foul ball. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Runner from third comes across. It's 1-1. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Luis Guillorme. Next offering is in for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. In the air, center field. Thomas gets under it, squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Comes the 2-2. Pete Alonso, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Here comes a 3-2. On the ground to first. Knocks it down. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now Luis Garcia.
The second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And the 3-1. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Leading up for the
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. Kicks and deals. Bounce to the right. Dives, but it's off his glove. Garcia caught in a rundown now. Tags the runner for 1.
Up next for Washington, the right fielder,
Alex Call getting ready to hit. And a count 1-2. And he deals. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Line drive, caught, and they tag him out. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 3 innings complete, all time. Start of the 4th, and now Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Oh, he gloves it over to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 so far. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. And a pitch. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one wrapped foul.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The other way, and it's caught for the out. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. 2 outs.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Just inside, and now it is filled up. Center field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Mets leave 1. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom 4, and it's Michael Chavis at the plate.
The left fielder, Michael Chavis.
And the right-hander deals. This to third. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
And here is Hebert Ruiz. Nobody out, runner at first. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Hard liner. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Now the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. And here it comes. Ouch.
Now that can happen when you're trying to dive out over the plate so you can control the outer half. Very difficult to get out of the way of good velocity in.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Nationals leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. On the ground, right side. Over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Darren Ruff up now for the Mets. Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. This one in the air, center field. Thomas hauls it in, 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And in scoring position with 2 away. So up next for New York, Luis Guillorme. Swing and a ball popped up. Abrams makes the play, and that is the inning. Mets strand 1, still tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Dom Smith stands in. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. High fly ball out to center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Left-hand hitter waits. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Nationals.
And now it's Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
2-1 now. And that's through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2-2 now. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington. We played 5 full. Victor Arano takes over on the mound. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets.
The second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Hard hit right side. Over to Smith. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. And the pitch. Hit on the ground to Candelario. Gathers and throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So up next, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's a laser base hit. All over
for that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now this is in the air down the line. Chavis racing, makes the catch. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the DH, Joey Meneses. The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. Nimmo going back on it. Back some more. Up against the wall. And makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
Got him. 2 gone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Chavis now. The next offering misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. And now the count filled up 3-2. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7th inning coming up. All time. Back in Washington, D.C. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in, Mark Canha. Right-handed reliever. Ripped to third and caught. Francisco Alvarez digs in now. 1 for 2. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. Righty delivers. In the air, right field. And it falls. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Now it's the right fielder, Darren Ruff. And the righty deals. Just missed. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, babe.
Struck him out looking. Back to the top of the lineup. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes.
Ripped to third. Candelario on to first. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joey Lucchesi.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient.
Hebert Ruiz now at the plate. The switch hitter batting right. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Could have let that pitch get a little deeper into the zone and tried to go the other way with it. Got it off the end a little bit, but found a hole up the middle.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And now the count is even. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. David Robertson, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Smith getting cranked up as well. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Lane Thomas. Should be extra bases. One run's in. Now the second run is in, and they lead by 2. And he's got a 2-run triple.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
David Robertson into the game.
They know that he can get.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they're up by 3.
Picks himself up at RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now at the plate, C.J. Abrams. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
At the plate. That's towards center. Nimmo has it sized up. He's got it. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Up next for Washington, the designated hitter,
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. At the belt and fires. Runner on the move. Ball misses. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility. But now 2 outs and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run for third.
Smith at third with 2 away. Tapped softly on the ground. Zips it across. That ends the frame. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Nationals 4. Tanner Rainey taking over on the mound.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
The pitch. Good eye in that spot. That catches the corner.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right
now. Next one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Ground ball left side could be 2. To second, there's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Nationals 4 and the Mets 1. here in Nationals Park. And now the right fielder, Alex Call. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Brooks Raley, the left-hander, up and throwing. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Next offering misses, and now 3-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
And now it's Michael Chavis. That to right. Ruff hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Rebirth.
2 outs, base is empty. Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
The 1-1.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
And a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
The count 2-1, and that one fouled off. Smoked on the ground a second. They take the force out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kyle Finnegan.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Brett Beatty will hit next. Left-hand batter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty to the plate. And a ball evens the count. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Mark Canha. Right through there, got it. And that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by these guys to get it done for the hometown fans.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon